Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? How about it? Hey, everyone, welcome. We have a crowd out here, right? Welcome to the 10th annual Screen Test Student Fest. We are so excited. You may have heard me talking outside that we received more submissions than ever. We started 10 years ago with 8 submissions and 8 films in just one program. This year we received 214 films, and we've stretched them out over 3 programs featuring 36 films. So it's an incredible festival, and it just keeps getting better each year. And I think part of the reason it keeps getting better is because of our sponsors. First, we have Tribeca Flashpoint College, a 4-year school in Chicago. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful school for anyone who is looking to better themselves in film, video, audio, any kind of production, post-production. Great school, Tribeca Flashpoint College. Check them out. And also, we have a local sponsor, our director sponsor, Three Monkeys and Aardvark. Ben, shout out. All right, that's Ben Olson, the man who runs the company. They believe imagination and creativity can accomplish anything regardless of size and scope of the need, allowing the space for open thought and collaboration produces some remarkable outcomes, and they do produce remarkable outcomes. You guys are right here in Schaumburg, right? And you cover print, web, identity, and film. Anything else you want to say about sell your company? All right. They're awesome. You can check out they have a really cool website. And if you need any kind of work in the creative field, Three Monkeys and Aardvark. All right. Let me take care of some housekeeping right here. I have, this is a GoPro Hero 4 Silver. We'll be giving this away. Does everyone have a ticket with a number on it? Did someone say no? You just want another one, right? Is that it? No, you got one. Okay. So later in the show, we're going to give away a GoPro. That's all you got to do is we're just going to call a number, and we'll give that away. This is the one program of the year where we allow popcorn and water in the theater. Ooh, you're lucky. So we ask that you keep the theater clean and just don't throw it at the screen at any point. So just, yeah, I just want to remind you of that. And what else? Here's how tonight's going to work. We had 2 great shows earlier today. We had Screen Test Junior, which featured films from grades 5 through 8, and our Matinee Internacional, which was at 2 o'clock, films from Iran, Pakistan, China, literally all over the world. So it was a great day of films so far. But this is the cream of the crop right here, our high school festival and competition. It's our meat and potatoes. We are going to give away a lot of money and prizes at the end of the night. But first, we're going to look at some incredible films made by people who are here and also from around the country who are watching. First, I want to ask, is Bojana here? Are you here, Bojana? She's not here. We're looking for one of our filmmakers. Okay, we'll check later on. Here's how it works. We're going to show the film, and then I'm going to invite the filmmaker to come up to discuss their film for just a couple minutes, and then we'll go on to the next one. So we'll keep going until we finish all the films. At the end of that, you also have an audience award ballot in your program. We're going to ask you to vote for your favorite film of the evening, and we're going to count up the votes right before awards. The best audience favorite will get $100 and an award. So keep an eye out for your favorite on that. Are you ready to start the films? Yes! All right, let's get going. We're going to kick off our festival, tonight's festival, with a film by Tim Hudson, who is a director from Wheaton North High School. It is his film, a drama. Hold on to your hats and your seats. It's going to be a lot of explosive fun. It is called The Fisherman.
You the one they call the fisherman?
The fisherman? My name's Dave.
But fisherman does have a nice ring to it. Never should have stolen those jugs, Dave. Dad!
Tim, come on up. Not the fisherman, no. Have a seat. Let's talk about your movie. A fun way to start off the festival. Have a seat. Great job, man.
Thank you.
Give us some backstory on the fisherman. What were we out to make here?
I got the idea, really, it started out as kind of a Superman thing. I thought of the word Man of Steel, and I thought, how could I make a pun out of that? And I kind of came up with Man of Real, and that's what this was going to be called. It really had nothing to do with Superman, but it just gave me the idea somehow. And then I changed the name to The Fisherman afterwards. Yeah, story.
Man of Real. Is his name Bob?
His name is Dave, actually.
No? Bob? Anyone? All right, never mind. Okay, so was there a particular filmmaker or style that you're kind of trying to emulate here? Or do you have any heroes or influences?
Not particularly for this piece. No, this was just it was really weird. Kind of an interesting storyline, the exploding bobbers. I've always thought burn up bobbers, the little buttons on them kind of look like grenades, which is where the inspiration for a lot of it came from.
Very cool. And what did you use to create your effects?
I used Motion 5, which is kind of like the Apple version of After Effects and a lot cheaper.
And did you find it difficult to work with that, to create all that?
No, it was very easy to use, actually. I got it done pretty quickly.
And who's the actor who plays the fisherman? Actually, all your actors, you can give a shout out. What are their names?
The fisherman himself is Riley Jones. He's in almost every one of my films. He's a great actor and friend of mine. He does a lot of writing too. The main character, main good guy, I guess, Austin Tate, another friend of mine, and Hank Stafford was his assistant.
They did a great job. How long did it take you to shoot the film?
We only had 1 day to shoot this. The
Oh, really?
park we were filming in only gave us 1 day, and the permission to use the fake guns from the police was only for 1 day, so we had to get it all done really quickly.
So you went through the proper channels to make this film.
Oh yeah, it took 4 to 5 weeks to get the permission we needed.
Wow, that's interesting. And who did you get the permission from?
Well, we had to talk to the person who ran the parks, so Wheaton Park District. We talked to her assistant, then lots of other people. We finally got to her. She said we needed permission from the police to use the guns. Talked to the police chief. Several weeks later, we had our permission. Yeah.
You're one of the few filmmakers I know who asked for permission.
Right. Well,
to do that.
We've.
But that's a good thing, you know. It's a good habit to get into, and because if you continue doing it, you're going to have to do that. So, let's go to the audience. See if you have any questions for Tim. Anyone? Yes. The question is, was there anyone else in the park that day while you're shooting things up?
There were 2 or 3 people who walked by. They kind of looked at us running around with guns and gave us weird looks, but they kept walking. Yeah.
I bet they kept walking. Any other questions for Tim? Yes. Did you make this film for this fest, or what did you make it for?
I did not actually. I heard about this festival a few weeks after I just finished post-production for this movie.
What did you shoot it for? Just as for a project, or just on your own?
No, just an independent film for fun.
What was your budget for the film?
Budget was $0.
$0. So you didn't have to pay any permits or anything like that?
That's true. No, just a lot of time.
Wow, fantastic. Any other questions out there? Pardon me if I can't see you. Are there any hands up? No, okay. Well, I think you did a fantastic job, Tim. Congratulations on your film, and thanks for kicking off our festival. Don't go away. We've got something for you right here. Yes, no film is complete without goodies and a box of stuff. And you have here, I'll take this. You've got a T-shirt. It's a slate here that has your name and the film on it. Some candy. If you want to change, if the filmmakers get a T-shirt. If you want to change, swap it out for another shirt, go ahead and do that. But there you go. Great job, man. Congratulations. Well done. Tim Hudson, everyone. I love to start off the show with a bang, and that's what we did here tonight. So, all right, we've got our second piece is called Andromeda. It's by 2 filmmakers out of Canada. It's Ian DeJong and Quinn Voth. We would consider maybe an experimental, a little bit of drama, wonderful film. So let's take a look at Andromeda. Ian and Quinn, you guys there?
Yep.
You guys. That is a really cool film. Let's get right down to it. Which of you is Ian? Which of you is Quinn?
He's Ian, I'm Quinn.
Ian and Quinn. All right, how you guys doing? So tell us what's the idea behind this? It's such a visually striking film. How did it come about?
Well, I don't know. I just kind of thought it would be cool to have somebody like painting with like star material. I don't know. That was the idea, and everything after that is just like to look cool, basically.
Well, you pulled that off pretty well. Yeah, I guess we could all read into it. I was kind of thinking of, he's using the paint to create his own universe or something like that. Am I putting too much into this? Am I thinking too hard?
Well, the thing is, there's so much that you can read into it. I don't think I really read anything into it when we were making it, but
That's kind of the point, is we wanted to leave it open for anybody that views it to decide what they want to get from it. That's why we left it pretty open for the story-wise.
You guys are such filmmakers. That is the perfect filmmaker answer. So, how long did it take you to shoot this?
It was one day, I believe.
Yeah,
we shot it in,
Just one day.
I shot it in an afternoon, I believe.
I love the lighting. Was that mostly done in the studio or in post?
we just put a real light there, like in front of me. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you were the actor, the performer in the film, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just such a cool film, and I guess then there was the paint. Was it kind of like just a green paint that perhaps you then used to?
Yeah.
Screen
Here,
over?
I actually have the bottle. This was our bottle filled with green paint,
There it is.
and that's how we did it.
Wow, that's amazing. Tell us a little bit about the school that you attended. What kind of program is that?
It's about a 5-month program, so it's the second semester of our graduating high school year.
Okay.
And you just take that instead of regular high school, and it's up in Powell River, which is a small town up north, and it was just a pretty great experience.
Right. And then you both are looking to pursue this as a career film, right?
Yeah.
Are you more into the writing, the directing, the post? What do you like most?
For me, it would be post-production for sure.
Post-production?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in that. You can do pretty well. So, all right. Well, we're gonna go to our let's go to our audience, see if they have any questions about Andromeda. Why is it called Andromeda, by the way?
It's a galaxy.
Named after the Andromeda Galaxy.
Yeah.
Galaxy. All right. I'll buy that. Questions? Anyone? Yeah, we have a question back there. Did you animate your own star effect?
Yeah. That was all done by us. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That was really nicely done. Anybody else? Don't be shy now. Oh, yes. How long did it take to make it? So you shot it in one day, right?
Yeah.
And then how about
then
post-production?
editing, it was like a nightmare. It took like a week of like hours every day.
Were you graded on this project?
Don't think
I don't
very
know.
specifically, no.
Do they do grades where you go to school?
They do a final grade at the end of the year, but we didn't really get grades for each individual project.
How'd you do?
Oh, I did well. Yeah. Really well.
All right. Well, you're still going into the field, so that's a good sign. Let's see if anyone else has any questions for Ian and Quinn. You guys you're born. You have film names. Did you know that? Are those real names?
What?
You have like filmmaker names. You have artist names.
Really?
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
it's true.
That's cool.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Lucky us.
We're lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. Quinn Voth, come on, really. Ian DeJong, right? Yeah, filmmakers, right there. Anyone else? Yeah. Who are your biggest influences?
Oh wow. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I mean, I'm probably influenced by like every movie I watch, kind of. I only watch movies that are like not terrible, but yeah. So a lot of
Although
people,
there's something to be learned from watching a lousy film too, you know. So you
well,
can-
actually,
For
yeah,
sure.
that's
Yeah,
true. There
right.
is.
So anyone in particular just comes to mind?
Wes Anderson,
Wes Anderson?
Anderson?
He's great.
Good.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
David Fincher, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Any
Yeah,
like Kubrick or anyone like that? Older?
Maybe
genre?
Spielberg a bit with the style of lighting I
Okay,
enjoy.
cool. All right. And I think we've got to move on. So, hey guys, congratulations. It was an awesome film. We just were blown away by it. Best of luck to both of you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
And thanks for Skyping in.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
All right. It's so fun to talk to these people. And we're gonna be talking to a few more filmmakers from around the country in films to come. So let's move on. Our next film, our filmmakers are here, and they made a really wonderful documentary film, and they're out of John Hersey High School. This film is called Cody Evans, A Soldier's Journey Home. Let's take a look at it.
This group of kids have been working for about 2 months now on designing and putting together a house for a soldier's journey home to come out and build. They've been working real hard. We've learned a lot of things, you know, ADA accessible, things that have to go into the house. And they've really done a nice job.
A Soldier's Journey Home is an organization, it's a nonprofit organization, and we are dedicated to building houses for soldiers, Marines, airmen, seamen that have been severely injured, who can spend the rest of their life in a house that is completely adapted to their specific injury, and to never have to make a house payment. And this is our third project that we've done. We build these houses. We're able, because of the time that is involved to do this, we build one house per year. And we've helped build a house in Gunnersville, Alabama, and then the next house was in Ringgold, Georgia. And then this house will be in Speedwell, Tennessee for Cody Evans, who's a United States Marine, retired. We plan on building the house on May 14th through May 21st of 2016. We will have approximately 85 firefighters, retired and active, police officers, retired and active, and prior military, who will respond down there for a week and build the house. So we will get there with a concrete slab that's ready to go, and at the end of the 7th day, we'll hand him keys to a house that is completed. It will be completed to the point that it's landscaped and have all the furniture and televisions and everything like that. So it's a really cool thing.
Well, we live in the house now. We moved in May 9th this year, and it's just been a blessing. It's awesome. Everything is so much easier. I can maneuver better. I can play with my daughter. It's great.
John Hersey is the most incredible high school I've ever seen in my entire life. Your school from top to bottom is the best I've ever seen, and you're looking at somebody who used to be a substitute teacher. Now, John Hersey, the love and dedication that all the students and the teachers and the faculty have for these soldiers, and you got to remember, Cody Evans is 400 miles away in Speedwell, Tennessee, and you guys shouldn't care this much about Cody, but you do, and it will always be a special place in my heart with John Hersey High School.
There's so much patriotism here. You know, I didn't have this patriotism at your guys' age. You know, when I was at school, I didn't care about anything but video games and girls. You know what I mean? It's great that you guys are helping outside of your community. You know, and this is really the only school that I've ever seen do anything like this.
It's just really cool to think of, you know, students just getting together to do this, you know, for me. It's pretty crazy how much effort that the school has put into all this. You know, it's kind of overwhelming just how much thought and everything was put into the whole spiel. You know, it's just you know, I can't you know, express my thanks enough for everything.
All right. Our filmmakers, come on down. Let's talk to you. And we've got Mina, Natalie, and Joey. Cassidy's not here? She couldn't make it. All right. Let me give you a couple microphones here. Here you go. Come on up. All right. Well, I want to start off. The documentaries, I think, are pretty difficult because you kind of have to be there at the right place at the right time with the camera that's going to shoot and get the right footage. Did you have anything? It looks like you've got everything you wanted. Did you?
I'll just answer this one. Yeah, we basically got everything we wanted. Luckily, Cody was willing to share his story with us, and he was comfortable on camera too, which definitely helped out.
Let's go back. How did Cody get involved with Hersey then?
Well, the previous year we had helped Sergeant Jason Smith, and so since we had did it the previous year, we did it again this year for Cody. And
did you kind of right off the bat know that you were going to make to document this on video, or how did that come about?
Right. So last year, like Natalie mentioned, we had Sergeant Jason Smith come, and we did get some footage. Another student who graduated got some footage from that event and that day, and we wanted to make more of a documentary-style piece, more in-depth for Cody Evans. So. Right,
and yeah, like you said, he was willing to be a part of it. And how, a lot of documentaries you have to shoot what's called shooting ratio, and it means you have to shoot a lot of footage to get enough stuff you want to use. So how much footage would you say you shot for this piece?
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of footage. Like the editing process took a long time because we had to look through everything that we had, and there's still some of it that we didn't even use.
And you kept it relatively short. And to the point and effective, I think, in doing so. Where has this video been seen?
Well, we posted this on our school's media page.
Okay.
It's on the Wounded Warriors page, A Soldier's Journey Home, which is the organization constructing the build and everything. And some of the footage was also used on the Making a Difference segment on NBC News, actually.
Oh, wow. Okay. And how long was post-production for this? Or the entire production period, I should ask.
Well, it was all shot in one day. And it was the day before our winter break. And so we actually came in over our winter break, I think a couple days in a row.
And did you have to plan out your shots and where you were going to be, and did you kind of storyboard in a way?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, we did to an extent. So
yeah.
Joey over here, he was flying the drone outside, ready for when Cody would enter the building.
Okay. You can let Joey. Joey, do you want to say anything? Okay. He's a very polite young man over there. So, well, let's see if we have any questions. Joey, you can field this one. Yeah, back there. Were Hersey students actually building the house?
Well, we have an engineering program at Hersey, and that whole class was sort of designing and putting together the whole house plan.
Wow.
And I'm sorry to interrupt,
but
that's okay. Some of us are going to actually be going down to Speedwell, Tennessee for the build to get more footage so that we can maybe make a second part to this video.
Oh, very cool, a follow-up. That'd be really nice. Any other questions? Yes, over here. What's the selection process in finding a soldier that you want to help out?
Well, the Wounded Warrior Project every year looks, I'm not completely sure as to what the specifications are, but I know that they look through a long list of applicants and see who is in the most dire need for a house that is adjusted to their disability or what they need, so.
And it seems like the whole school gets behind it. It's a big event with the with the assembly, the rally they have. Anybody else? Did I see another hand? Yes. How did you raise enough money for the project to build a home? How'd you do that?
Well, we do a lot of charity programs like that. Like we do a food drive every year, and every year the school just always gets behind it, and they're really into helping out the community in any way they can.
We had one night where we had a gingerbread house building contest in our cafeteria, and it was hundreds and hundreds of students who came, and we all had a competition to build gingerbread houses, and all the proceeds went towards this. And it was in a month that we managed to raise all this money. So.
Well, congratulations. It's just so nice to see how clearly you were able to tell this story, and that's why we were so happy to have it shown at the festival here. So great job to all of you, and Cassidy, who could not be here. And for you, we have. Are there more? There should be. I think we have more, because there's 4 of you. We'll see. We might have more of these. If not, fight over it.
All right. Thank you.
I don't think it's going to work out good for Joey over there, so we'll see. Hold on. Is there more? Oh, there's more. Hey, there's more. Joey, you're okay. I got your back. Here we go. Look at that. Man, we're just giving things away here. All right. And I think we might have one for Cassidy, so stick around. We'll see if we have one. So congratulations. Great job. Thanks. Thank you. Wonderful. All right. So I don't want to bore you completely myself, so I do have a co-presenter here, and Kate has been helping me out, I think since we started the festival back in 2007. Kathleen Beckman is the coordinator, she's the major domo of the Chicago International Children's Film Festival that's held out of Facets every year, and it's a big job, and they show an amazing array of films from all over the world. And she is going to introduce our next 2 films. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kathleen Beckman. There you go. Oh, we have, hold on. There we go. All right.
Hello, it's good to be back. My name is Kathleen Beckman. I work with Facets Multimedia in Chicago, and we are a nonprofit film arts organization dedicated to the exhibition, the distribution, and the education of film. And we specialize in all types of film, and my department actually specifically is children and youth. And we screen about 250 films, features, shorts, animation, live action a year for children and youth that are made throughout the world. 40 different countries represented every year. We're also an Academy qualifying film festival, so films that win top prizes in our live action shorts and animated shorts categories by our adult jury can be submitted to the Academy for award consideration. And this year, we're thrilled that one of our festival films won the Academy Award, which was exciting. Not youth produced, it was adult produced, but still, it's a great honor. And to know that something like that is happening right here in the city is really, really special. So it's always a pleasure to be here, so thank you. Our next film today is called Attached at the Soul. It's written and directed by William Leon, who will be joining us after the screening. He's from Burbank, California. Please enjoy.
Come to love and appreciate the Kleins over the years, and they believe this honor to be long overdue. Some of their contributions include the community center, homeless shelter, and the Central Park. Additionally, the Kleins have proven time and time again.
There you are, Dad. Come on, you gotta start getting ready or you will be late.
All right.
She would want you to do this. She needs you to do this. This is for her too. to be okay.
Let's go.
Many are thrilled that the wait for what they believe is well-deserved recognition is finally over.
And now I give you Senator Greer.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for coming out tonight to honor this amazing couple, Donald and Margie Klein. Donald Klein, sir, honoring you and all the wonderful things Mrs. Klein have done for this community, well, this is long overdue. My understanding is that Mrs. Klein is not well enough to be with us this evening, so we offer her well wishes and a speedy recovery. I met Mr. and Mrs. Klein 35 years ago. They were providing food and shelter for the homeless of our community. The first time I saw them, they were on their hands and knees and they were planting a small garden at a small backyard in a small house. Fast forward ahead to this place.
I won't go any further than the barn, Mama.
Hold on, please. I'm not here to hurt anyone or to steal. Please believe me. Please.
Then what are you doing here? This is no place for the likes of you. You're not welcome here.
It's not what you think.
Let's just get one thing clear, Mr. Whoever you are.
Donnie.
What?
Donnie. My name is Donnie.
Well, Mr. Donnie, you be sitting here, revealing yourself from up underneath them hate clothes? I can only imagine you've been up to no good. You can't come here looking for a place to hide. You want to fight because you have prejudice hate inside you, that's your business. But it's my business who steps foot in this barn.
I wasn't fighting. Not with colored folk, anyway.
Then how'd you get that?
My father.
What kind of father does that to his own child? You should get that checked out.
Thanks for not screaming.
Which we now know has grown to 25 acres of a self-sustainable community for the needy. A beacon of light where there was none before.
Your mom makes the best apple pie. Tell her I said so. And tell her thanks again.
You can tell yourself.
No, it's better this way. Safer. Your mom is a real nice and respectable lady. She kind of reminds me of my mom. From what I can remember of her anyway. I used to think her going to heaven was the reason my dad had so much hate in him. Oh, shucks, Margie. I gave him that excuse. I know it was wrong. The truth is, he hates because, well, that's the only choice he gives himself. Not me, Margie. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna give myself the choice. You are the greatest friend I've ever had. I really mean it. Friends forever?
Friends forever.
I know what I'm gonna do, Margie. I'll be back tomorrow. Things are looking up for Donald Klein. Yes, indeed.
I don't know what you got brewing up in that dream ahead of yours, but good luck. See you tomorrow. Donnie, are you in there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I got a surprise for you, but it's not here yet.
I got a surprise too.
Oh, what is it, Donnie? I can hardly wait.
got a job at the factory, and Miss Jenkins has given me a real good deal for a home down at the boarding house. Everything is gonna be great from now on. My life, my choices, Margie. What's the matter? I thought you'd be happy for me.
I am, Donnie. It's just, we won't be friends anymore. You're gonna have a whole different life.
Why would you think such a thing? We're friends forever, attached to the soul. We're gonna change the world, you and I. You just wait and see.
Margie, you there?
Not for my surprise. I'm in the barn.
I got it. Old man Sloan let me borrow it for an hour. So is this your friend? Well, a friend of Margie's a friend of mine.
Thanks.
Shall we?
And with that, I want to remind the great people of this city that one person, and in this case two, can make a difference. And as Mr. Klein once said to me, it's a choice.
This was a wonderful evening, Dad. Oh. I'm so proud of you and Mom.
What an effort. Hi. And joining us from Burbank, California is William Leon. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing great here in Schaumburg. Well, I think, this is one of our most dramatic films that we had in the festival. How did you come up with a story this powerful, this moving, this grand?
Thank you for all that. Well, I was just kind of trying to brainstorming and trying to figure out a story that I could do that was kind of about acceptance and something that was kind of relevant to the issues that we face nowadays. And I really wanted to do a period piece, and so I just kind of, with all that in mind, I kind of went to sleep one night and dreamt of this and wrote the script the next day.
Wow. How long, speaking of the script, how long did that take you?
To write it?
Yeah.
To write the script, it took about 2 days to write the initial script, and then I had some revisions that I probably kept revising it for about a month.
Okay. And how many crew were involved in making this film happen? Because it seems like you had quite elaborate locations, and you had like this whole event set up within the story. So yeah, what kind of crew was involved with this?
you know, it was a very small crew. It was all my friends. It was all kids under 18. It was, I guess, altogether it was probably 10 crew of all kids.
How did you recruit people for the other scenes and your main actors especially?
I auditioned all the actors except for the older Donald. For him, I already had him in mind. I had seen him in another project before, and I really wanted to work with him.
Mm-hmm. Now, what did you make this film for? Was it for a class project, or have you been making films for a long time?
I had been making YouTube videos and kind of stuff to put on the internet, but this was my first professional film that I wrote and directed. What was the question again, exactly?
Well, why did you make this film?
Why? Well, I didn't have, you know, a specific reason. Like, it wasn't a class project or anything. It was just, you know, I really wanted to write and direct something. You know, I'd been an actor for 5 years, and I wanted to do something on the other side of the camera.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what was the whole process like in terms of from when your initial concept, you had screenwriting, you said took a month, shooting, post-production. What was the length of your process?
Well, yeah, writing the script, yeah, about a month, and then pre-production probably was like 6 months, and then shooting was only 4 days, 2 weekends. And then we I've been editing the whole thing for about 6 months.
Wow. So it's pretty much a year this project took. Well, we have a whole audience here with questions. Who has a question for William? What was your budget?
The budget was $10,000.
Wow. And you spent it well. It looks really great.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. How did you get your budget? How did you get your money? Where did the funding come from?
It was all out of my pocket. From pretty much, I mean, I'd been acting for 5 years, so it was all the money that I had made from acting.
Do you see yourself in the future segueing into filmmaking from being an actor? You do live in Burbank, so people can make money doing that.
Yeah. I see myself as definitely acting for the rest of my life. It's my passion, but definitely making my own stuff and directing and writing my own stuff that I can be in. For this one, I wasn't in it at all because it was my first project. I didn't want to overload myself, but definitely in the future, I'm going to be making a lot of my own projects.
That's wonderful. Any other questions? No? All right. Well, congratulations. Wonderful job.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right. Our next film is called Leitmotif Part 2. And it's by a young person named Boyana, I believe, and we'll get the correct pronunciation of the name. She's from Palatine, so she'll be here tonight. We'll call you up at the end. Please enjoy her film.
It is 3 in the morning, and I am currently walking up the stairs leading to my bedroom. I'm at the bottom, on the landing, not even on the first step. At the top of the stairs sits a hallway which is illuminated by one light that has 2 light switches, one at the bottom of the stair and one at the top. Right now, the light is off. I'll be turning it on in a moment, but if you are ever to walk these stairs late at night, you must know that it is absolutely crucial for you to flip the bottom switch before your initial steps. Maybe you can flip the switch after your first few, but I assure you that your once nimble fingers will be trembling and noodling at the mere thought of the unthinkable. The sudden realization that you must now make the trek completely and utterly in the dark. The worst part is, the top switch isn't even directly at the top of the stairs. It's further down the hallway, which now may as well be 50 feet long. Trekking across this unknown wasteland is an ordeal of its own. The taupe carpet beneath you is sand. As you walk, your steps are heavy. Each minute, nay, each second, is an eternity. Centuries, eons. Every time you take a step, a new generation of wild boar is born. After you've taken a few, they've probably already evolved wings and are circling the barren, dread-filled skies of your inner mind. By the time you get to that top light switch, they'll probably be extinct. I'm still at the bottom of the stairs, though. I flip the switch and continue. To that top light switch, they'll probably be extinct. I'm still at the bottom of the stairs, though. I flip the switch and continue. They'll probably be extinct. I'm still at the bottom of the stairs, though. I flip the switch and continue. At the bottom of the stairs, though. I flip the switch and continue. The stairs, though. I flip the switch and continue, though. I flip the switch and continue. I flip the switch and continue. Flip the switch and continue. The switch and continue. And continue. And continue. And continue. And continue. And continue. And continue.
All right, Boyana, please come on up and join us. There she is. Here she comes. Now that's a classic experimental film, okay? If you're not sure what experimental is, that's it right there. Thank you for joining us. And then I think I give you a mic, right? Is it on? Mute. There we go. There we go. How do you pronounce your last name?
Crno Markovic?
Yes. Well, tell me about how this film is made. You know, what were you trying to say with it?
Well, the main idea of the loop, I just think it's interesting how loops are like constant movement, but they don't really move anywhere because they always stay in the same spot. So that was sort of the idea, but also I had this piece I had written from like a longer project because I do a lot of writing. And so I just thought it would be interesting to incorporate like a short part of that story into a video.
Mm-hmm. So the poem was written by you as well for another project?
Yes.
And then you put it to that. That's great. What kind of reception has your film had? Was it done for a class?
Yeah, I did it for my digital media class last year in school. And I showed it at a film festival just within my school.
How did audiences react? We're kind of film people here, so we're more open to these things.
Yeah,
did you freak them out a little bit?
I would like to think that I did. That's usually my goal with art. People in my class really liked it. Yeah.
It kind of expands your mind. Now, did you shoot that at your house, or did you have to go location scouting for the perfect house? Like, did you have a vision of what you wanted to show?
Oh, yeah. Well, I just did it in my house, actually. I film a lot of things in my house, and I was just really interested, because my house has a lot of, like, levels, so I was just really interested, like, the idea almost came from the way that it already existed. The way that those spaces could like interact with each other.
Mm-hmm. Now, the person who acted in the film, that wasn't you, correct?
No, it is.
That's you, okay. So did you know, like, did you figure out in advance what you were going to do, or did you try some things and then just edit it and found, like, the shots that you wanted to use and then just start looping those?
Yeah, I had, like, a pretty set goal of, like, pretty much what I wanted to do. Like, it was just me walking up the stairs. So it was a pretty simple motion. It wasn't like there were other things that I sort of edited out.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And for the timing and pacing, is there anything mathematical about it? Like, is there a pattern to it that you'd have to see it 100 times to notice?
I just sort of wanted everything to line up, like the story, the visuals, and the music. So everything, like as it progresses, gets slower and like more repetitive.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which you accomplished.
Thank you. But yeah, like you said, the whole mathematical thing, there wasn't really any sort of method to it when I started. Like, I was just sort of surprised by the way that some of the things lined up at the end. Yeah.
Oh, what surprised you?
I guess there were just a few parts where, like, when I started doing the looping on the video, it, like, synced up really nicely with the music. Just, like, turning a light switch on, like, on the exact beat of the guitar, so.
And that wasn't necessarily planned, it just kind of worked out that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, some parts were planned and then some parts just came together.
Yep, serendipity, I think. Let's open it up for questions. Any questions for Bojana?
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, I played it on guitar, yeah.
So 100% you.
Yeah, I made everything.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
More questions? Let's see. Did I see one up there? No?
Oh, over here? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, my parents are here. They've seen it before, yeah. Oh yeah.
With no railing, right? Yeah, I know, yeah. I noticed that too. Anything else? Yes. Good question. Good question.
Yeah, so...
I'm sorry, I should repeat these. Is there a part one? The question before was, your house is a death trap because there's no railing on the stairs. Oh my gosh. And then this question is there a part one? Because this is part two.
Yeah, so part one kind of alludes to... I had another video that is, like, pretty different, but it all relates, like, you know how I said that this story is, like, from a longer story? So that, and then there was also another video that was related to that whole thing, so, yeah.
Yeah, it will, yeah, and then it begs the question, will there be a part three?
Oh, that's interesting.
Starts here.
I've sort of, like, I was working on this last year, like, around this time of the year, actually, so I've sort of, like, moved on. I don't feel like I can really revisit this project right now.
And that's okay, and you seem like a true artist, so I'm excited for your next things. Keep us informed, please. I think we have a free gift. Yes, we do popcorn. Congratulations, Bojana.
Here you go. All right. Axel, Russell, come on down. Russell Wagner, Axel Estrada. Aladdin's not here, is he? No Aladdin. Darn, I've never met a person named Aladdin. All right. All right, you can introduce yourselves real quickly. These are the Flicks and Six, 6-second movies by directors who just don't have time for more. So, I'm going to give you, have you two met? No. All right, Russell, Axel, Russell. All right, good, here you go. All right, real quickly, guys, introduce yourselves. Stay where you are. We're going to take the lights down. Go, so introduce yourselves and just briefly, within a few words, explain your film.
Hi,
You're on.
Hi, I'm Russell. My film's just about me and my brothers and sisters were goofing around. My brother had a Thor hammer.
All right, that's good enough. That's it. You're speaking longer than the film itself. All right, Axel, what do you got?
Hi. Oh, hi. I'm Axel. Sorry, I have to pee. So. But I'm Axel, and I made a 6-second short horror film, and it has some stuff from the movie Psycho. It's funny because I saw the movie Psycho after I made this, so I just connected the two.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
It's like horror.
All right. That's it. That's good. All right. And Aladdin also, we have a film from Aladdin. He's not here, but we'll show it anyway. But let's take the lights down. We can all stay up here and watch 3 Flicks and 6 films. Let's go.
His shoes. Hey! Help! Help!
All right. All right. And there they are. Let's have the lights up. Axel, are you okay?
I just really have to go. So I'm kind of like waiting for this to pass.
That was really, that's pretty intense, the 6 seconds there that you made.
Yeah. Thank you.
and Russell, real quickly, how long did it take you to make these films?
Mine was just taping it was only about maybe a half hour, and then editing was a good like hour.
Axel?
Same. It was really like like 30 minutes, and then editing it's not that long. I mean, it's 6 seconds. So
It's only 6 seconds, yeah. But do you have any idea how many shots you had in your films?
Like
about
10.
6. Yeah, you quite a few actually. For 6 seconds, they cut pretty fast. So
Mine was actually a school project, and it was flicks in 10 seconds to be exact. I had to cut out a couple shots, but I'm not sure exactly.
Edited for screen test. But you did manage to get the opening and closing credits in the first and last frame.
Yeah.
Did you catch those? Did you read those, everyone? All right, good. All right, guys, great job. We've got something for you. This is for Russell right here. And Axel. Okay. Here we go, guys. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you are. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Well done. And we will be giving an award to one of these or the other gentleman for our Flicks and Six Award. All right, let's move on to our next film. It is from a director out of New York City, and it is a nonfiction film, and it's very unique, something we have not seen. I think it's screen test before. It's called Domar to Tame, and I think you're really going to enjoy that. So, and it's subtitled. You'll see why. Enjoy Domar.
Bueno, mi nombre es Daniel Beruet, me dedico a la doma de caballos en general para toda la disciplina. Desde que tengo uso de conocimiento o memoria estoy vinculado con los caballos. Creo que la primera vez que me subí a un caballo fue a los 5 o 6 meses de edad y creo que no me pudieron bajar más. Bueno, mi vínculo con los caballos, o mejor dicho, con el campo, fue desde siempre. Si bien no tuve la suerte de criarme en el campo, me crié en una ciudad. Tengo recuerdo que cada oportunidad que tenía de ir al campo, fin de semana, vacaciones, todo el día libre que yo tenía, lo destinaba a ir al campo y a estar con los animales. Yo creo que domar un caballo de estado potro o salvaje es ganarnos la confianza y que ellos entiendan las órdenes que nosotros le damos, ya sea de comando, ya sea de tranquilidad, de velocidad, de andar, de parar. Yo creo que es un tema de entendimiento. Creo que la conexión que se logra con los caballos es única. Cuando estoy trabajando con caballos es el momento que logro desenchufarme de todo, de sacar los problemas de la cabeza. En ese momento lo único que pasa por mi cabeza es lo que estoy haciendo con los caballos. primer contacto con la doma lo tuve entre 18 y 19 años, fueron unas vacaciones, donde mi objetivo era poder subirme a un potro y hacerlo andar, que el objetivo estuvo. Por supuesto, ese caballo no quedó bien domado, quedó muy mal domado, pésimamente domado. El segundo quedó bastante feo también, pero mejorando. Y así, de los errores, sobre todo respetando los tiempos, que ahí es donde se cometen los errores, cuando te querés poner el techo antes que el piso esté firme. Durante unos 10 años me dediqué exclusivamente al entrenamiento y a la doma de caballos, pero por un tema de situación es muy difícil poder vivir exclusivamente de los caballos en este país. No es un rubro muy remunerado y por eso tengo que dividir mi tiempo entre los caballos, que es mi gran pasión, con mi profesión. En este momento me asesoro, soy técnico comercial, trabajo con productores agrícolas ganaderos de la zona de Maldonado y Rocha. Las actividades que realizo es los cursos de doma y rienda. Es algo que me gusta mucho transmitir lo que pude, lo poco o lo mucho que pude ir aprendiendo en estos años con gente y sobre todo con los mismos caballos. Y yo aprendí de los grandes domadores, de los grandes jinetes, que lo que se sabe hay que transmitirlo. Cuando empecé a experimentar la doma, se empezó a despertar una gran pasión, que creo que eso define un poco lo que se siente. Es una pasión y para tener buenos resultados creo que todo en la vida hay que hacerlo con pasión y con dedicación.
All right. And we have Benjamin Addis with us from New York City. Benjamin.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Congratulations on this film. I have so many questions. Here's the first one real quickly. What did you shoot that on?
I shot it on the Blackmagic Cinema camera, 2.5K.
Wow.
Wow.
That's impressive. Looks fantastic. And do you just kind of think, I think I'll go to Uruguay and make a film about horse trainers? How does that happen? How did that? Yeah.
Well, my family is from South America. They're from Argentina originally, but we often go to Uruguay to visit family because they go there as well. And we have a house in the country. So I had always really liked the countryside, and I wanted to do something on a subject from that environment that worked in the countryside. So I contacted him through a veterinarian our family knows, and I really liked him. So.
And was he willing right off the bat to do this? I mean, you approached him. Was he apprehensive? How did he receive you when you asked him?
Yeah, he was pretty willing. It took a while to film him. I only actually shot for a day in December of 2014, I think.
Okay.
because the timing was bad. But then eventually I went back in April or March and shot more of him.
And the shots seem so beautifully composed. I'm assuming that you did not direct the people on camera where to sit or how to stand or anything like that, did you?
No, I didn't tell them to do anything really. I told him to do some things to get some shots of him by himself or with the horses, but I was sort of like a fly on the wall. I didn't really direct the people there. Because
at times, you know, the way he's sitting on that fence, you're thinking, well, that's like out of a Marlboro Man, you know, commercial. Or so. It's so, it looks so beautifully framed that I mean, you must know at some point you look at it and go and say, wow, I got a great shot here.
Yeah, after I got it back and I was watching it, yeah.
And were you going for there seemed to be kind of a tone, a color tone or feel to it. Did you kind of go for that sort of look?
Yeah, I wanted like the warm orangish sort of look.
Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So let's go out to our audience and see if they have any questions for Benjamin. Anybody? Yeah, we got questions right here. Julia. How did you get your hands on a Blackmagic? This is a real high-end camera that shoots, it's 2.5K, so yeah, ultra high def, I guess. So how'd you get your hands on one?
Well, I'd originally been shooting on a Panasonic GH2, and then for my birthday, I was able to get the Blackmagic.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's pretty nice. Any other questions? Yeah, over there. Oh, yeah, the horse trainer, he has seen the video?
Yeah, he has.
And what was his reaction to it?
He really liked it. He uses it to, because he teaches courses on horse taming, so he uses it to show to other people what his course is about.
Yeah, he absolutely should. So I saw another hand up. Yeah, in back, John. Oh yeah. So did you ask the horse trainer questions and edit the questions out, or did he just kind of speak on his own? How did you get the responses?
Yeah, I did a sit-down interview with him at his house, and then I just chose what I liked and what I didn't like. But it wasn't. He didn't just speak at the ranch. It was at his house.
How much interview footage did you get with him?
I think it was about like an hour, 45 minutes.
Quite a bit.
Question. Yeah.
And did you actually video record him when you interviewed him?
I did, but I just don't like talking head sequences. So
Got it. So at some point you kind of figured that, did you know off the bat you probably weren't going to use any footage of him talking?
Yeah, I just had it there for safety.
Got it. Anyone else? Yes, over there. Of the horse trainer? Is that actually the horse trainer talking that you got on the recording?
Yeah,
that's him.
That's him. Yeah.
That's him. Yeah, he sounds really cool. I mean, that guy is cool. Yeah. Cool horse trainer. Yeah. I guess you have to be. Yeah. How long was post-production?
Well, that definitely took the longest, especially because I'm at school and stuff. So it took about a year, I think. I wasn't like editing straight for a year, but there were gaps where I'd work on the weekends at school, from school. But it wasn't very consistent. But I finished it in December this last year.
So you shot this. This wasn't a school project. It was just a project that you felt like you wanted to make.
Yeah, just for myself.
All right. Well, congratulations, Benjamin. Great job. Fantastic work. So, Benjamin Addis, everyone. Domar. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Moving on. Are these great films or what? Amazing, aren't they? Really fantastic. We have another filmmaker, this time from Texas, and he made an experimental drama, little drama. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about, and a very, very cool look as well. This is called Catharos by Evan O'Brien. Let's take a look.
This is session 45 of your dream therapy course. Please begin by recalling your dream, if any, the previous night.
Yes.
Who is he?
An enemy.
He wronged you.
Yes.
Avenge what he had done to you. You must inflict justice and achieve catharsis.
Yes.
Destroy him.
You lied.
We showed you what you needed to see. We are sorry. Forgive us.
All right. Hey, Evan.
Hello.
It's Evan O'Brien, everyone, filmmaker of Cathros. Wow. A pretty intense film.
Yeah, that was the reaction I intended.
Well, here's the interesting part. You also composed the score for this?
Mm-hmm.
It's really incredible, and I'm wondering what came first. Was it the film or the score? Because they really go together so well. I could see either one coming first.
Yeah, well, the idea for the dream therapist computer thing came first, but as I started writing it, I was composing it, and so I would write a guitar part and just record it, put it on loop, and write to that. So it was both the story and the score were kind of written at the same time.
And do you play the instruments? You did all the played all the instruments on the score.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. And you know, shout out to your actor who did a fantastic job, I thought.
Yes.
Who is he?
His name is Mose. He's a good friend of mine.
And has he acted before?
Oh yeah. He's going to school for acting.
All right, yeah, because he suffers really well in this film.
Yes.
I mean, he did. It looks like he probably needed some help after he finished doing this.
Oh, I mean,
is he okay?
Yeah, he's good. He's
All right,
good.
he's good. All right. So give us what was going on in your head in creating this. What's your message?
Well, I love film and music that has like a really sensory overload quality to it that just kind of like, you know, just kind of pulverizes you in a way. So I wanted to do something like that. And also like that type of music is something I really love. And I think I haven't really seen films that utilizes that type of music in a cinematic way. And I think it has like a lot of cinematic potential. So I just wanted to create that.
It sounds so good, and it looks so good. Was it a difficult film to shoot?
Yeah, there were a couple parts, like the forest scene. It was really, really cold. It was like 15 degrees when we were shooting that. And the actor, like, he would be like, my hands are numb, I can't feel my hands. And I was just like, I took off my shirt and just like let him use it to warm up.
Well, no, that helps his performance though.
Yeah, it did.
To be that uncomfortable, yeah.
Mischievous way on the director's part, I guess. But yeah.
Was the strobe effect added afterwards, or was that during production?
That was added in post. Because I originally wasn't going to do that. I didn't know I was going to do that. But when I added the music in and I saw it like, without the strobe, it just, the music didn't make sense with the visuals. Because I mean, like, the motion wise, there's not much going on. There's just like, he's just like looks around, and so I put the strobe on, and it just fit the music perfectly.
Yeah. You got a terrific organic harmony between sound and picture. Let's see what the audience wants to know. I'm sure they want to know something. Here we go. There's a question over there. Where was the setting? Where'd you shoot it, and where does it take place in the film itself?
So it takes place in the future, in like a dystopian future kind of thing. That was the idea. I shot it, the shrine scenes in the beginning where he's like kneeling before a spinny thing. That I filmed that in my garage. Jonah Goldberg, the guy who's a set and prop designer, he helped me build it. He was really instrumental in making that work. Like I said, there was a forest scene shot in there.
Right.
And that scene near the end, that was actually my dad works at an animation studio, and they have like this big data room with just, you know, a bunch of huge computers and blinking lights, and I was like, I have to use this.
But no computers were harmed in the making of this film, right?
No,
okay.
No, yeah.
Another question? Yeah, right here, Nick. Dream Machine. Yeah, was that a prop or was that an effect?
Oh, so originally it was going to just be a static screen, but my friend was at a pawn shop, and he saw that thing. It's not made in post. It's like an actual, like, it's like an old kaleidoscopic thing. It's just there to look like that. It just does that. And he sent it to me, and it was the day I was going to shoot, and I was like, oh my God. So I went and I bought it, and it's small. It's like this big, and it just spins, and you turn it, and it turns up the intensity of it, so like I could do it as if it was talking. So I lucked out a lot.
That's what you call a great find.
Yeah. Yes.
I got time for one more quick question. Yes. How did you make the voice for the Dream Machine?
Oh, so that was my friend, where it's featuring the voice of Will Henley. He does this really funny thing. Like, we were just with my friends, and just like as a joke, he started like talking like that, where he like breathes in as he's talking, and it was just like really strange and funny. But I was like, that's super cool. I have to use that. So I recorded that and just treated it with a bunch of crazy effects.
All right. Well, it all comes together in the end, and you did a great job, Evan. So congratulations. Really fantastic. Thanks, Evan. Thanks for talking to us. All right. That was Catharos by Evan O'Brien. And Kate, are you back there? All right, come on out. Kate Beckman's back to introduce our next two films.
All right. Well, good to be back. The next film is a local film right here from Elk Grove Village. Maggie Yakopak. Maggie, you're here, right? Because we'll be calling you up at the end. This is a lovely film. It's a short film, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called Nostalgia. Maggie, please come on up and join us. And it's Jacopek, right? Okay, sorry about that. Oop, mic. Here we go. No. Let's try the other one. Hold on, everyone. There we go. All right. So, tell us about the making of your film. It's a documentary of sorts, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is this your home, or is this?
Yeah, that's mine.
This is, and it's true what you say, that you'll be leaving for college soon, and you want to remember your home. I know when I saw this film, it almost made me cry. It's really touching, and it's so beautifully shot. And you mentioned the camera that you used. How long have you been making films? Because it seems like there were such thoughtful choices for each one of the pictures. And I know, I was trying to remember all these like specific things about my home. The movie would be an hour long, of like these tiny little shots of things. How did you manage a minute film?
I start, like you just said, how long have I been making films?
Well, how did you make a film that's a minute that has such thoughtful cinematography?
Well, I sort of you don't take a second look at like all the things you see in your house. So I was like a couple days like looking at all the pictures. So that kind of inspired me to make this type of film.
Mm-hmm. And how did you kind of finalize what you kept in the film?
Sort of like all the memories that you see.
Mm-hmm.
And I did some shots like outside, but I kind of took those out because you have to go like inside your house to see all the memories and everything.
Which you create that going into the door, and then coming out you see the whole house, and your dog, and the pictures on the wall, and everything. It's just beautiful. Now, was this done for a class project, or?
No, it was sort of just
Well, actually, I thought I was going to use it for a project in my class.
Mhm.
That was for, I think it was for a drama. It was
Mhm.
just to make a drama film, but I ended up not using it and just kept
Okay.
it like that.
So you just decided to submit it to this festival? You
Yeah.
heard about it?
Mhm.
Have you submitted it to other festivals?
I haven't.
No? No? It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the music too. Was that free use music or did you compose it?
Yeah, I found that on SoundCloud,
Mhm.
and then asked for permission from
Yeah.
them.
And you were, I mean, the tone that this film has, did you set out for that specific tone? And it feels nostalgic. I mean, it's just perfect. Was that what you were going for?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with the images and the music. Any questions from our audience? Yes. How did you make, did you make the dog lift its head, or did it just do what it did?
Yeah, I used like a tree just to hold it.
Oh,
in
so you
front of
did.
her,
There
so-
okay. So yes, a treat was used to make the dog move. More questions? No? Yep, right here. How long have you been making films?
I started that when, I think my freshman year, because I started taking the digital media class.
Mhm.
So I got into that, and my teacher's been sort of encouraging me to.
And how many films have you made?
10.
10? Okay, quite a few. Are they all kind of this ilk, or do you do a variety of different types of stories?
A lot of them are sort of like montages.
Okay, so similar to what we've
yeah.
seen. Well, it takes time to evolve as an artist, and when you're kind of in a place, you kind of repeat that until you kind of get it perfect, and I think this is a lovely film, so congratulations and good luck. Thank you. Wait, oh, yeah, I always forget this. I'm so sorry. Yes. And here's your prize. Or your treat. I guess it's not the prize, it's the special treat. All right. Our next film is also a local film. It's from Naperville, Illinois. It's called Parallel. And I'll ask our young filmmaker to pronounce his name when he comes up. So, Nihal. And please enjoy.
I've always been raised to tell the truth. And no matter the magnitude of the situation or how wrong it may be, I've done exactly that. But what if nobody believes the truth? What if those who you used to trust and confide in label you as schizophrenic or even crazy? I'll prove them wrong. I have a few ideas where it might be from.
Michael. Michael. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on, man. What's wrong? You've been really off lately.
It's nothing.
It's not that simple, man. We've known each other forever. You just gotta tell me.
I just feel like I'm never alone. I feel like something's always there, I feel like someone's watching me. No matter where I am or what I'm doing, I always feel this presence. And I can't explain how or why. I know it's not just in my head. I know it's real.
Michael.
Forget about it.
You can't just keep shutting everybody out, you know? It doesn't have to be me, but at some point, you gotta let somebody in.
You don't know what it's like.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to help you. Why can't you see that? You're crazy. Michael, come on.
Maybe they're right. I am insane.
Michael, where you been, man? I've been looking everywhere for you. Michael.
All right, fantastic job. If we could have Nihal please come up and join us. Hello. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, you're welcome. So, Parallel, a little timey-wimey. I'm a Doctor Who fan, so tell me about the inspiration for this film.
For this film, I knew I wanted to do a sci-fi kind of thing, so a lot of research ended up going into it, and just exploring different aspects of space and time and stuff like that. And I ended up on this idea of a parallel universe. So I did a lot of research on that, and I found a bunch of convincing arguments of how it could be real and how they could actually exist. And I found this NPR thing online, and I listened to that and stuff like that. So that's how the story kind of came about.
How long did it take you to write?
It took, the initial drafts took about a week, and then I did about 6 or 7 more revisions to it, and then about a month later it was done.
How did it evolve? What were some of the changes that you made? Because all the research, that's really cool that you did all this research.
So I feel like, whenever you write something, the story kind of changes along the way, or you kind of find the story in a different aspect of what you initially thought. So it changed in a lot of ways. A lot of the dialogue I changed, especially because I felt like a lot of it was unnatural. And a lot of it we actually changed on the day of shooting and stuff like that, just because of scheduling and everything. So it was really flexible in that kind of way.
Well, I think it's quite understated. A lot of it's told through your music and through the images that you see. Your locations too, you shoot in and around Chicago downtown, you know, on the Metro and all that. How did you kind of select the pacing for that and the locations that would kind of evolve this story?
Yeah, so I pretty much started with everything I had. So everything that was filmed in like a house was pretty much my house. That was my basement, that was my room. And even like the night scene, that was my backyard and kind of like my patio and everything. And then Chicago was kind of like a place where I felt like we could maybe isolate the character whose name is Michael, who's also the actor's name. But I feel like we could show his isolation through that. There's so many people around, it's so busy, but he's just fixated on this one thing. And I thought that was like a way we could show that.
And then you have your special effect. What did you use?
I used effects from Video Copilot and then Adobe After Effects.
Okay, and that was pretty easy to put together. How long did the poof take, your wormhole?
It took actually quite a while, to be honest, because I was actually learning Adobe After Effects while doing it. So it was one of those things. And there were a lot of tutorials online, which I found, which helped out a lot.
Thank God for tutorials,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I know what you mean. Well, okay, you're a film guy, right?
Yeah.
Because I saw your posters in your bedroom, right? So, you know, how many films have you done? Do you plan to pursue filmmaking?
Yeah, so this is actually, I consider it like my first official short film. Before I've made like films like just for fun and stuff like that, which to
What
be
makes
honest,
it official?
This one was more like planned out and I scripted it out and I did all this stuff. Other things were just like, I was with my friends and like, oh, this would be cool, let's do this. And then
That is a big difference, actually.
Yeah.
For those of you at home that don't realize, planning is an important part of filmmaking. So that's
Exactly.
great that you recognize that. And do you plan to continue making films?
yeah, I'm actually going to be attending DePaul University next year and majoring in
awesome.
digital cinema.
That's right down the street from Facets. However, Tribeca Flashpoint College is an excellent college, so we recommend that as well. Let's take some questions from the audience. Let's see. Questions? Yes? Yes. What are your inspirations for film?
So some of my biggest inspirations are probably, you saw the Pulp Fiction posters, my favorite movie, Quentin Tarantino. I love Stanley Kubrick as well, and I like the sci-fi aspect of it, and that's really what I wanted to emulate with this film especially.
That's great. Yes?
I thought it would...
I'm sorry. What was the significance behind the cards? We do have viewers all over the country, so...
Well, it was actually one of my actors who came up with this idea. He thought it would be, and I really liked this idea that he came up with. He thought it would be interesting if we showed an aspect of a character that we didn't fully explain and left it up to the audience. So he's also fixated on these cards, and it was actually, the idea came up from when I listened to this NPR interview. There was a physicist or something like that who explained parallel universes. So he said, think of the universe as a deck of cards. It can only be arranged a certain number of ways before it repeats. And that was kind of our homage to that, I guess. And
interesting. Are you finished with this subject? With all the research, I would think that the wheels are still turning.
Yeah, I wanted to make something else about it, but it's actually pretty far out from now. I finished this in around August and November-ish, so of last year. So I'm moving on to different things now.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, and with college coming up, you've those ideas. You got your list of ideas, I'm sure. Any other questions from the audience? Yes. What aspect of filmmaking would you like to get involved in?
So the dream is to be a cinematographer or a director of photography. And some of my favorite people are, Roger Deakins, Emmanuel Lubezki's amazing, and all the stuff that they do. But I don't want to be fixated on just being a cinematographer. I want to be able to make my own films and, make what I want to make. But I also would like to, so I would also like to direct my own stuff and write my own stuff. But definitely cinematography for now.
That's wonderful, and a great sense in your film right now as well. All right, well, we have a special gift for you, so hang tight. Here we are. And congratulations. It was great to welcome you, and it was such a pleasure to screen your film tonight.
Thank you. Kate, you have one more job.
Okay.
Where is it? Here it is. Who wants this?
It's pretty awesome.
It's a GoPro Hero 4 Silver. It's not cheap. I think it's pretty. Yeah,
and the next time you go skydiving,
yeah, right.
We want to see it.
Everyone has their ticket. Kate, dig in deep.
All right.
And the winning number is
727-819. 727-819. And
Yes.
we've got a winner!
All right.
Congratulations!
All right. Well done. Can I give you this, Andrew? Thank you. All right, home stretch, everyone. We are down to the last, I think, 3 films, right? So let's move on. Who needs some comedy? All right, let's do it. Yeah, we're finally getting to some stuff here. So our next film is written and directed by Mary Opperly from Savannah, Georgia, and it is simply called Sleep. You guys are like traumatized. Hey, Mary, you there? Uh-huh. I love this film.
Thank you.
Did you make this all by yourself?
Yes.
And how did this come about?
I made a film a few years back that was stop motion, and I wanted to do it again, and I wanted to do live because I wanted to make it faster, and I just had this idea.
And how? I mean, you're so funny in it. How? I mean, did you kind of rehearse yourself in doing this, or did you just kind of put the camera on and start shooting?
I really just shot, and then I'd look at what I'd shot and see how I could do it better.
And how many takes? Let's say at the table slicing the banana. How many takes was that for you?
That was like 7 or 8.
So 6, 7, 8 bananas you went through.
Yeah.
All right. And I mean, I love the film itself has such a blank, oblique, stark look. Is that the way your house is? Because you have that bright orange background behind your bed and there's no decoration to the kitchen. Did you plan that, or is that just the way your house looks?
I moved a lot of stuff because I wanted it to look very like clean and not have a lot of distracting items. And yeah, that's my bedroom walls, the orange.
And is that your alarm clock?
Yes.
It's the most annoying sound in the world.
It is.
Have you pulled an all-nighter before in your life?
Yes, I have.
So you certainly went from experience in doing this film.
Definitely.
So funny. It really was. It's a great film. Let's see if the audience has any questions. Audience? Sleep. Yes, over there. How many napkins did it take to cover up the cereal? And the milk? How many paper towels or napkins did you go to cleaning up?
I went through like an entire roll and then part of another roll.
Did you have to, like, when you spilled the milk, did you have to re-spill again to and clean up?
Yes.
And so it was a process. Okay. Anyone else? Did I see another hand up? Yes, over there. Did your parents get mad at you for the mess you made?
No, I cleaned up pretty well.
You cleaned up pretty well. Hey, do you know? It seems like do you get different reactions from people who see the ending? I mean, I think there's one half who laugh, and then there's the other half who is just horrified by what is about to happen. What kind of reactions have you gotten?
I showed it to my parents and my brother thought it was hilarious, and both my parents were very shocked.
How about you guys? Where do you stand on that? Shocked or funny? They're horrified. They're just horrified. I don't know. It's funny. Well, it's my sixth sense of humor, I guess. So, another question? Did I see anyone else? Yeah. Why no music?
Because of copyright issues, and also because I couldn't really find any like non-copyrighted music because you can go on sites that really fit the film.
Yeah, I personally didn't think it needed it. I think it was just kind of on its own. It just has that, just that miserable morning feeling to it. So, well, Mary, congratulations. It was a great film, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Mary Opperly, everyone, in Savannah, Georgia. Let's move on to another local filmmaker, Cole Bacani. It is, I think he may be the only filmmaker who's back for a third time. So it's a hat trick, right? Is that what, three-peat? Yeah. So, and Cole this time has made a film called Sometimes Maybe. And here it is.
Hey, Anna. How have you been? You've been super busy lately. Because you have plans. I know. It sucks to have all these new responsibilities. Because it takes away your time. And like always, you probably gotta go. So, I'll try my best not to bother you. I don't know why, but I guess I just don't understand everything in your life right now. Because the things that used to make you happy don't anymore. Probably because you're busy now and don't have the time But I know that you have plans, and most of the time, they're plans that don't involve me. Because lately you haven't had any time for me. It's fine if you gotta go. It's right if you don't have the time. It's okay if you're too busy right now. I'll try my best to let you be. Because really, I'm doing okay. But to me, it doesn't matter if I'm okay. And I know you haven't been lately. You don't come right out and say it, but I know it. You're growing older and time keeps on getting faster. And all I want is for things to slow down. But I know they won't, and I know they can't. But that can't stop me from trying to tell you. And you won't listen to me anymore. I'm trying to help you, but it's so hard. And I'm just trying to do what I've always done. Tell you it's okay. And take you somewhere else. But that's not enough anymore. And I know it doesn't work. But that can't stop me from trying to make you happy. I'll try, and I'll try. I promise. Because really, I'm doing okay. But now I know that maybe sometimes you need a plan. I'm scared. I don't understand you like I used to. I just want you to be happy. And I don't think I can do that for you anymore. You've made plans. So I'm going to go. But right now, you have plans. Big plans for the future. I know. And I have a train to catch. Love, childhood.
Cole, come on up. It's a somber crowd you turned us into. Sorry, he's apologetic. Well, welcome back again.
Thank you.
It's a fantastic story. So tell us where it came from.
Well, I think the inspiration for the film is pretty straightforward. I was inspired by my own feelings towards going to college this year. I feel like a college acceptance letter is kind of like your ticket to adulthood and kind of like your goodbye to your childhood. So I kind of personified childhood as a little girl to represent all the feelings I have towards going to college this year.
You know, the mark of a great film is enjoying watching it more than once, is what I did and other people here at the Perry Center did. And I just noticed that the girl at the beginning of the short is writing a letter. And that is the letter that she's writing. I imagine that herself is reading down the road, and that's such a wonderful thing. Let's get through some technical things. What'd you shoot on?
Canon 5D Mark II.
A nice camera. Oh, it's sweet. We have one of those here. Yeah,
beautiful.
Sweet camera.
Yeah.
And how long did it take you to shoot?
I think 5 to 6 days.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. And again, you know what we're seeing over the years? Better shooting and better acting. Where are your actors from?
Becca, the older girl, Anna in the film, she is an actress at my school who does a ton of musical stuff. She played Beauty in our the musical Beauty and the Beast at our school. And Sasha, the little girl who played the role of Childhood, was an actress in Chicago. She's on Chicago Med, and she also does some stuff at Facets.
Wow. And does she provide the voice as well?
Yeah.
What a talent. That is just amazing. So did you audition her? Did you go through an agency?
No, I just told my dad I needed a little girl to act for my film, and he found me one through a coworker.
Dad, give me a girl right now. That's a powerful filmmaker right there. Yeah, it's just great. Let's go to the audience. You guys have any questions? You must. Did everyone get a little weepy-eyed? Yeah? Over there. How much do you pay these actors?
I paid the little girl with some quesadillas and Portillo's.
It's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. Always feed your actors. That's the first rule. If you can't pay them, feed them. Someone else? Yeah. Yeah. Did you find it hard to capture that emotion? I think you really touched a lot of people here.
It was I don't think it's that hard because it's very real to me. So I kind of just put my own feelings into the writing for it, so it wasn't that hard.
Anyone else? Do we see anyone else? So, oh yeah, John, did you have something? Yeah, you said, yeah, it's based on your feelings. You changed the gender of the characters.
Well, I actually knew I wanted Becca, the older girl, to act, and originally I really liked the sound of her voice, so I was going to use her voice for the voiceover, but then I heard Sasha's voice, and I thought it was even more innocent, and I thought that would really help with making it a tearjerker.
Did you have to direct her at all, or did she just kind of nail it right there?
Yeah, the voiceover took maybe like 2 hours to record. We redid a ton of lines. I would capitalize words I wanted a lot of emphasis on, and I would kind of like tell her to kind of like crescendo or decrescendo the volume of her voice at some parts.
Did she demand more quesadillas with all the work you put her through?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. I think I saw another hand go up back there. Where are you going to college? What are you planning to study? Don't tell me you're going to go into biology to be a... No, okay, where are you going?
This fall I'll be attending the University of Southern California to major in film production.
That makes sense, doesn't it? Anyone else? Pardon me if I can't see you. Yes, one more. Is this part of your portfolio, this film?
Yeah, actually I made this film for my application for USC and a couple other colleges.
Are you out of ideas, or do you have more?
More.
You've got more. Cole, congratulations. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Up to get your goodies. Do you have the popcorn boxes from the other times?
I do. They're sitting on my table.
They're sitting on his table. He still has them. Good. What you just could have brought it back. We could have just filled it up again. We didn't have to give you another box. So, last film, everyone. Congratulations, Cole. One more film. We're going to close with a laugh or two. And I think this film provides it. It is by Reese Scarpinato and Amanda Maddox. It is called Surprise Me.
Mom! Mom! Mom!
Mom! Hello? Who's there? Gotcha! What the hell?
What is your emergency?
Yeah, hi. There's blood everywhere, and my family's missing. Hello? Hello? Mrs. Sherman, come on. Someone cut my phone lines, and I think they killed my family. Come on, Mrs. Sherman. All right, I'm coming in there. Mrs. Sherman? Mrs. Sherman? Hello? Mr. Mao? Anybody home? Hello? No! They're gone. Everyone's gone. I have to defend myself. I can't end up like the others. Hello?
Why do you have pillows taped to your chest?
Reese and Amanda.
Hi.
Hi.
Mrs. Sherman.
Oh my God.
Who's Mrs. Sherman?
That's Reese's grandma.
An Oscar-worthy performance from Mrs. Sherman. Really great job. Fantastic film, guys. Congratulations. Give me a little backstory. How did this come about?
We weren't gonna do a comedy originally. We wanted to do like something a little more intense, and I had this idea of doing a video where like kind of like a dystopian or post-apocalyptic thing where like a guy wakes up and like nobody's there, and then Reese was like, and it ends everyone's at his surprise party, and I was like, oh, okay. And then we went with that.
Yeah, well, it worked great. So, and you know how the music was beautifully scored. How did you find the music first again? How did you get it to match so well with your picture?
So what I did was I bought this music pack. It's by, I don't know if you've seen them before. It's this kind of filmmaking tutorial company called Film Riot.
Okay.
And they have these pre-made scores, but they have every single instrument out in its own track, so you can kind of like manipulate it, and I kind of did that for the music.
It works so well. So did both of you direct this film?
Yeah.
Now how do you work? How do you work in tandem? Because usually a director is going to be the single voice. So how did you guys make it work together?
We have like different directing styles. I think like Reese likes to get like he makes sure that every shot is like perfectly set up, which is awesome. And I don't know,
she like really knows how to get things moving along, and like really knows how to like kind of direct the people. You know,
we make a good team that way.
Yeah. I think the how we thought it up kind of is a perfect example of how we work.
And who's Larman?
He's a friend of Amanda.
Yeah, he's my neighbor, and he's really into acting. It took a long time to get him to come. Like, it took a long time to film because he was a senior this year and he was like super busy with college applications. We filmed it like right in the fall when he had to do all that stuff. So it took a long time to film.
Was it difficult to get the whole cast together at the end? Did you have to really do some scheduling wonders to make that happen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We like asked as many of our friends as we could, and then that's the people who showed up with people.
Wow. Well, it worked out, and you actually, you shoot quite a number of locations and a lot of shots, so it must have taken quite a coordination effort.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we definitely. Yeah. I think like the main thing I learned from making this movie was like the importance of scheduling. We scheduled a lot during this movie.
Absolutely. Let's go to the audience. You guys have any questions? They're stunned. They were surprised. Anyone? Do I see a hand? Oh yeah, right over there. And that was the film we showed here, right? Yeah, there's a film that we showed a couple years ago called Silent Apocalypse, where someone wakes up and finds that they're the last person left, right? And yours, it did not end like yours did. A completely different different route. Yeah, that's a good observation. Thank you. Anyone else? Yeah, Ben. Did you both edit, or did someone take over?
Oh no, that was me.
Yeah, Reese did most of it, and then towards the end, I sat with him, and we like looked through the final thing and made changes and stuff.
Have you worked together before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've known each other since kindergarten, and then Reese moved to China, and when he came back, he was like totally into filmmaking, and so was I. So it worked out like really well.
China did that to you? Is that what happens when you go to China? So will you work together again?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're already like trying to think of another one.
and are you kind of, is comedy your thing, or do you try other styles?
I don't know. Like, I think the last one, was that really comedy?
I don't know. We're gonna try and do a drama next.
Yeah.
Drama. Anyone else? Got time for one more question? No?
Reese
has a question for you.
Oh, you have a question for the audience. Okay.
How soon did you get that he was going to a surprise party?
Oh, yeah. Good question. Anyone, how soon did you figure out what was going on? The cake?
The cake, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they get it right?
Oh, well, we just tried to like leave some clues, and we always ask people like when they knew that it
How
was
many
a
of you
surprise.
how many of you did not know until the end? All right. Oh, quite a few, about half of them. You got them going until the end. Hey, that's
Awesome.
good work.
All right.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool.
All right, both of you, thank you very much. Congratulations. You are the last film of our evening, so thank you for ending our festival on a very fun and happy note. So thanks, you two.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, everyone, those are our 12 films. You've got work to do. Can you turn up the lights? We're going to let them vote. I want you to vote. Take out your ballot. Vote for your favorite film. And we have people here to collect them. They're going to count it up, and then we're going to start giving away some awards. Darn, I keep forgetting we should add ballot music. Da, 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 da. That's not even good. This will be very interesting because we have a lot of people who are not affiliated with filmmakers. So I think it's going to be a very close call. If you need a pen, Julia, you're still thinking? Oh, you are? Really? This is difficult. This is really difficult. Okay, did everyone vote? It is time. Time's up. Our helpers are coming down to collect the ballots. Here they go. Man, I have no idea. This is exciting. All right. Over here, you guys ready? And then, guys, you can go through the door here, the pit door, and start counting. All right. Has everyone turned in their ballot? Come on down this way, balloteers. All right. There they go. Let's hear it for our ballot collectors. There they are. Man. So what they do is they go back there, and they say, all right, who do you want to give it to? No, they don't do that. They don't do that. Yeah. All right, we're going to start giving away awards right now. Before we continue, I just want to thank all of our filmmakers. Let's hear it for them for a fantastic job. It's cliche to say that each year gets better and better, but I really think we've hit a new high this year in our filmmaking powers and talent and achievements. So congratulations to all of you. And we are going to start with our Flicks in 6 award. And this is a $100 award. And if when I call out the film, please come here and present. By the way, for any of you who are any winners, please stick around. We need you to fill out some paperwork. And so we'll do that right after we're done with the show. But our Flicks in 6 award goes to Thor. Here it is, right here. Come on up, Russell. Russell Wagner. Are you going to share this with your siblings? Probably. All right. You know what that means when he says probably. Okay. All right. Great job, Russell. Congratulations. Okay. I'll take this. Our next award is Achievement in Writing. This award also comes with a $100 cash prize. And the Achievement in Writing Award goes to Sometimes Maybe, Cole Bacani. And here it is. Catch. No, I'm kidding. All right, moving on. We've got our next award is Highest Production Values. And here it comes. Thank you very much. And this comes with a $100 cash prize. And the Achievement in Production Values, Highest Production Values, goes to Catharos. Evan, are you there? Wait a minute. Oh, someone's coming in. Evan, you're shooing someone away. Evan?
Yes.
You won Achievement in Production Values.
Production value? Oh, thank you. My mother was trying to. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
$100 award, Achievement in Production Values. This is yours. And
thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Are you going to tell your mom about this?
Yes, I will tell her.
All right. She can come back in the shot. So yeah, congratulations. Well done. This will go to you. So we'll be in touch with you on how to get it to you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations, Evan. Great job. Okay. Audience is not ready yet. Let me see if we let me check and see if we can possibly go to our next one. One more quick shout out to our sponsors, Tribeca Flashpoint College, our title sponsor, and our director sponsor, Three Monkeys and Aardvark. Ben, congratulations! Thank you very much for supporting us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's your website? 3mastudios.com. Check them out. Okay. Okay, we do have a winner. They're going to give me the certificate in a second for our Audience Award. This is worth $100, and the Audience Award goes to Sometimes Maybe, Cole Bacani. They're putting it together. Come on up, Cole. Here it is. You're going to have to move your popcorn boxes to make room for this. All right, moving on to our third place award. There it is. And it is worth $100. And the third place goes to Domar Tatame. And there it is. Benjamin, you're third place winner. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go. We will we'll get this to you. Quick acceptance speech. Go.
Thank you so much for screening my film and for selecting it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Benjamin. Congratulations. And we'll
Thanks.
give this back to you. All right. Moving on to our second place award, and that is worth $250. And I have that right here. And the winner, this is worth, like I said, second place. It's worth $250, and I don't know. It is, if he's here, Attached at the Soul. William.
Yes.
Hey, William, you just took second place in the festival for Attached at the Soul.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This is worth $250, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I would
Thank
say
you.
so. Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations, and we will get this out to you as soon as we can.
Great.
Quick acceptance
Thank you.
speech. Go ahead with quick acceptance speech.
Okay, I want to thank Screen Test, and I want to thank all my casting crew and my family for
All right.
sacrificing so much for me.
Great. All right, William. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. We've got 2 left. No, our next one is our local hero award, and what we wanted to do is we wanted to, because we've gone national and international, we still want to represent the local community. So we did come up with this award to motivate local filmmakers to continue to send films to us, even though we're getting films from all over the place. So here it is. And our local filmmaker, local hero award, and it's worth $250, goes to Cole Bacani for Sometimes Maybe. And finally, $500 is our best in show. And I don't think I'm going to waste any time right now. Again, Cole Bacani, come on up here. Nailed it. See, we were thinking that maybe the best in show would come from somewhere else, so we'd have 2 different filmmakers, you know. But I have to say that